Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed?
My name is Lexie Sapp.
I'm Jordan Weese.
I'm Jeffie Buster.
And I'm Crystal Munsey.
We are all speech-language pathology majors, and our study examines acoustic and aerodynamic measures of voice by quantifying these results through a computer program called PROC.
We gather numerical data over 3 months to see if the changes in vocal quality in vocal music students can be quantified. Our hope is measurable data would complement music instructors' analyses of vocal quality of their students.
Whether singing or speaking, vocal folds produce nothing more than a vibration. This vibration will meet with the air through the vocal tract, giving resonation. Words are then produced using our articulators, like our teeth, tongue, or jaw.
Two of the most notable distinctions between singing and speaking occur during respiration and articulation. During respiration, we require greater breath support when singing. During articulation, we enunciate our consonants more when speaking and our vowels more when singing.
10 vocal music students were paired with 5 voice disorder students. Data was gathered during the vocal music students' lesson, recording the same phrase in a song that was then put into PROC. PROC is an open source software program that can analyze speech sound production. Recently, it has been used to study vocal efforts of singers. PROC also analyzes voice production for several acoustic parameters, such as pitch, intensity, format distribution, jitter, shimmer, and harmonics to noise ratio.
Let's define these terms. Pitch is the frequency at which your vocal folds vibrate. Intensity is the volume of sound made by the vocal folds. Our format distribution tells us where the acoustic energy is within the voice. Formats 1 and 2 are examined when speaking, and formats 3 and 4 are more closely examined when singing. Jitter is the variability of vibration within the voice, and shimmer is the variability of intensity in the voice. Both of these are measured in percent. Harmonics to noise ratio. When you're speaking or singing, all the vocal folds create periodic waves, but all waves have some sort of aperiodicity, or noise. The more periodicity that is in the voice means that there is less noise, leading to a higher quality sound.
Typical healthy young adults should exhibit between 0.5 and 1% for jitter. Anything higher than this may indicate that something is wrong with the vocal folds. Shimmer exceeding 3% and harmonics to noise ratio exceeding 7 decibels are considered typical and healthy. Except when singing. Vibrato is something that classically trained singers may exhibit, which produces a greater percentage of jitter. Likewise, the more shimmer in singing, the better, because this indicates that the singer can vary their volume to match their musical piece.
How long can you sustain an ah? This will tell you how weak or strong your breath support is, which in turn determines how weak or strong your diaphragm is. This is called your maximum phonation time. Similarly, how long can you sustain a s or a z? This ratio will tell us if something is off with your vocal cords. Ideally, you want a 1-to-1 ratio. However, if the s is smaller than the z, this means that you are not using the best breath support. Our next slides will show the numerical data that we collected. Here is what we found. Over the course of 3 months, we found that the group's maximum phonation time increased by 5 seconds. This indicates that when it came to phonation, the students were able to increase breath support, most likely as a result of their instructor's direction. At the beginning of the semester with the S to Z ratio, there's an indication that not enough breath support was being used for adequate phonation. However, further into the semester, the ratio approached 1 as a group. This indicates improvement overall in breath support, once again as a result of the instructor's directions.
Throughout the term, pitch varied between 130 and 325 hertz, and intensity stayed between 65.5 and 68.5 decibels. This is within the normal range, and participants maintained both pitch and intensity throughout the semester. This indicates stability in the voice, which is preferred when singing.
We saw an overall decrease in jitter in the first half of the term and an overall increase in the latter half. Compared to jitter, we saw similar results for shimmer throughout the term. This similarity can be explained by recalling that jitter and shimmer are both measurements of variability within the vocal folds. We noted that the H&R increased throughout the first half of the term, indicating a better sound quality. However, it showed a decrease throughout the second half, and we are unsure why this occurred. When studying the data, we found an inverse relationship between the jitter and shimmer and their harmonics to noise ratio. It appears that as jitter and shimmer decreased in the first half and H&R increased, this implied greater sound quality. The opposite happened in the latter half.
Our data showed both increases and decreases in jitter, shimmer, and harmonics to noise ratio. Over the 3 months, these reports coincided with reports of illness, allergies, and other factors that would affect voice. The inverse relationship revealed between jitter, shimmer, and harmonics to noise ratio leads us to believe that less jitter and shimmer leads to a better quality of voice. Additionally, the numerical data we gathered indicates increased breath support throughout the semester. Some limitations of this study include a small sample size. We only had 10 participants, and this is something that we are hoping to grow in the future. And as with any study, reality kicks in, and there were illnesses, scheduling conflicts, and at times we were unable to record in the same environment. Additionally, 3 months may be too short of a time to determine significant changes within these parameters.
In the future, we hope to grow the sample size by continuing to track our current participants as well as incoming students in the fall. We hope to develop a survey for the instructors to complete that may verify what they are hearing to our data. Furthermore, we would like to examine formants of acoustic energy further. Wider bandwidth may indicate fuller quality of sound.
This study represents a collaboration between the speech-language pathology and vocal music majors. Our overall purpose was to see if our quantitative data could assist instructors with their qualitative directions. We realize that this study is in the beginning stages, and we look forward to more data being collected to answer our question.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight